Junkin, the channel has grown slightly. It's grown a little. I'm not saying it's done something. Different people, and most importantly, no dirty beaner boy. That dude, man, oh, God, like that guy, phew. Not to go, I don't want to go on too long of a rant because it's irrelevant. It's just like, it should have been done a long time ago. He should have been axed on the channel many, many years ago. I kept it going, the joke. The dude just, it was funny for a while with that guy. But, people warned me for years about him. Like, he's against you, right? You do know he's against you. He just bashes you in these group chats and he's against you. And he's all that, like, where he acts like he's cool. That's all an act. I go, well, yeah, but he it's like a whole thing. This is a whole thing that some of these guys like him do. They show you one thing live publicly and they show a different side behind the scenes. It's that whole, like, behind the scenes, I'm a piece of shit. But when I'm live, it's how great I am. It's dirty pull. You follow me, Doug?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's some people like that sometimes. You
probably ran into people like that, and it's really the low. Who was it? Somebody was just saying that earlier. Joey was saying it. Like, was it Joey saying it? It was somehow like the people that are, when it's live, they act cool, but then behind the scenes, they're dirty and they're digging you.
Yeah, I think it was him that was saying that.
It's basically just backstabbers. Like that. Beaner Boy was he was a guy that was given a character, given a life around here, given a channel to be a part of. I even gave him wrench. Did a lot for him. But the whole time he was just a fucking just obnoxious, belligerent, behind the scenes, shit stirring troublemaker.
That wasn't that general guy that you were talking about?
That's exactly who it was.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
That guy, and there's plenty of people that will just come out and say I don't know why anybody would be afraid to just expose him for it. Like there's like some people, they're just so gutless to just tell the fucking truth. They just won't come out and just tell it. They would rather sit back and sit on their hands and not just reveal the truth about certain people.
Right.
Like, I hate people like that. Like, just say it. Just come out live and say what it is. Don't hide behind, like, but I like the guy. He's cool to me. But it doesn't matter if you like him. It doesn't matter if he's cool to you. Just say what goes on behind the scenes. What's so wrong with just saying what it is?
Right.
He's talking shit about you, or he secretly hates you, or whatever it may be. Like, they're so scared to just call it out. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like this. There's like that sort of, what's it called? Like those sort of like shadow groups in a way. People that kind of like form these sort of like identities.
Yeah, like
behind the scenes, and but it's not. I don't know where I'm going with this. What I'm trying to say.
I'm trying to think. It's like it's a word to describe groups, like allied groups.
Conspiratorial. It's really kind of conspiratorial. Yeah. It's basically where they're against you.
Alliances.
Yeah, but the perception is that they're with you, but they're not.
Oh yeah.
Like there was another guy that I had around the channel for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a big conspiracy guy. Like, he would accuse me of everything being a work. He'd be like, you a work. This is all a work, man. You working, you're lying, you making stuff up. I wasn't, though. Like, when I would have these fallouts, it was real. But he would go around telling people it was all a scheme. And it's a lie, though. That's a lie. But probably some people believed it because he would go around saying it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I didn't make up feuds. Like the only thing that there were times I would kind of like maybe, make more out of something than that was there just to hype people up. But I didn't like just, magically create a fight with somebody out of thin air.
Yeah, and the thing is about people like that is they'll mostly do all that stuff like behind your back, so that way you're not there to like object when they try to turn people against you or try to spin the narrative against you.
Yeah, Beaner got caught many times in DMs like talking shit about me, and I would literally. I remember when I was on Twitter. This is one reason I'm not on there right now. Back in the day, I was on Twitter. I was doing my channel. I would get like a DM, and it would be like, "This guy's talking about you," and I'd be like, "Who?" And they're like, "Proof comment or whatever," and I'd be like, "Okay," and I would get like these like things sent to me where people were bashing me that I thought I was cool with. And I would be like, that's so fucked up. Because it's like, at least I do it live. I go live and put it all out there. I air the dirty laundry. These people that sneak this you on the side behind the scenes, I just don't have respect for that.
Right. It doesn't contribute to like any of the, at least like the
No,
show
I
or the
mean,
entertainment
yeah,
value or any of that.
yeah, at least hit me up and be like, fuck you, I actually hate you and your channel, fuck you, and I'm your enemy. Like, hit me up and say that to me, so
Yeah,
I
just
know.
keep it real.
Yeah, like, you just keep it real. Like, be like, yo, fuck you, I bash you all the time in group chats. You don't even know it. You're so stupid. Oh, okay, thank you. Now I know. Because what's the point of what's the game? What do you gain from hiding in group chats, talking shit, or in DMs, and other people are sending it to me like this guy was bashing you? Because I mean, I was doing a game at the time. I was literally doing one of my game competitions, and the Beaner was in it. And then I get like a screenshot of him saying "fuck his game," and he's in publicly. He's acting all cool with me, but in this behind the scenes, he's saying "fuck your game." Like, what the fuck, dude? You gutless fucking weirdo. Just come out and fucking say it.
Right.
So, they know how to sidetrack me. This type of award, what was he saying? Oh, I skipped over his. He was just saying YouTuber clownies, but nobody knows what they're not searching for clownies, Joey. Live, it's just like they'll show up because I'm live and it sounds good. Who's going to search clownies? Nobody's going to see that. You have to see, he's almost giving me bad advice now. I'm starting to get upset because you notice on his channel, it's like Colby Covington, Alex, it's all about the top stars. He knows that's how you get views.
I'd say if you are gonna do something like that, maybe include the word awards in there, because I did see a couple of different people, like different channels doing that. So maybe it'll pick up in the algorithm more. I'm not sure. Just a thought.
You never really know for sure what's going on with that fucking algorithm. You never really know. I mean, I've had videos that I put out that did okay, and I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. And I've had some I thought were good that I put out that sucked, that nobody viewed it. And I was like, well, that's fucking bullshit. So crazy how many different people we've had in the chat. There's people, like I say, people kind of come and go. They kind of poke in and out. And I'm used to it, but you would think I'd be okay with it, but I still get annoyed by it. So the type of awards are better live. I agree. I think the Capper slander video should come out. The only thing that might work in the upload side of things, if I don't get in trouble, would be roasting them in videos. What are you showing on what are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, what was that?
I'm trying to type in this code. I'm trying to make sure it's the same code because I was trying to redo that payment and it gave me here. Look, you see that error?
Don't put your info on there. Yeah, okay.
No, it's just like the error.
Somebody else fucking hack you. Gotcha. You're good. You're good. Can't trust people these days.
Yeah.
No, and here's the other. You know what the sickest part about it? You'll get these people that sort of like co-sign the betrayers in their own way.
Try to egg it on.
Well, they might secretly behind the scenes, but they it's like they run in that circle with certain people, and you just go like, you just sit back and you go, it's not about telling people what to do. It's not about controlling what a grown man does. It's about
the principle behind it.
a circle, if you're running in circles with people that I do not like, that are clearly against me, they've made it very clear because they do, like that one loser that does videos. Clearly, he's against me. We get it by now. He doesn't like me. Wants my channel. Whatever. He's obsessed with me. We get it. We get it already. He does his thing, but you're running in circles with him, in the same kind of circles with him. What does that say to me? What does it say to me? It says, why do I keep hearing myself on your feedback alert? What was that?
Me?
Yeah, I was hearing myself on your phone or whatever you're doing. So if you run in the same circles as your hater, what does that tell you?
They might be fake.
There you go. Like I just blocked a guy recently named Brian. This guy Brian, I don't know much about him or who he is really. He was around the channel and he does that thing like, you're the #1 channel. Oh, clown show, arc. You're so great. And then somebody hit me up saying he was on there mocking me in another guy's show, and I go, bye. You're leaving bad comments. Well, then get the fuck out of here. You're fake. You're a liar. You got caught. You literally got caught. So die already. Like I don't got time for weasels like that. You know what I mean?
Like sometimes I'll remain neutral, like in people's beef. But the thing is, I'm not gonna be over there like piling onto the shit talk and you know what I'm saying, doing that two-faced fake ass shit.
Yeah, I mean, you either kind of just like that one guy. I don't know if people are. I guess I'm the only guy that's ever stood up to him. The bald drunk loser. I guess other people are scared of him. They won't go at him. I'm the only guy that's ever really gone at him. I don't get it. I don't know. Like I've called him out for years. Other people seem to have some kind of weird fear of him. I don't know why, because he's just some skinny, fat, bald child molester in my mind. Like he's a nobody. But like some people like just roll with him and they don't call him out. They'll just like avoid going at him. I'm the only guy that's ever been like, I'm going to kill you if I ever see you. You're a bitch. You're scared to death of me. Tried to go backstage with him one time. He was scared to go back there. He's literally a gutless fucking coward. And yet other people are like afraid of him. They won't like go at him. It's really bizarre. It's like, dude, what can he do to you? He's nobody. He's literally probably got an ankle bracelet. He probably can't even leave his fucking property because he's like
maybe they didn't want him to like they didn't want to be in his field of vision where he focuses on them and starts stalking them. Maybe
it's not as cut and dry. It's more. I think it's more of a thing where it's like they secretly like what he does in a weird way. It's kind of like, yeah, we're okay with it because it's not us. But as long as you don't make it known, you can kind of just sit on the side and laugh about it. Like, oh, I just don't comment over there, but yeah, it's okay what he does, But
they just enjoy in silence.
I think so. I think it's kind of like they kind of seek like there's people like Sven's probably doing it. I bet Sven watching. Sven, you're busted, bro, because Sven literally months ago got caught over there talking shit. So I know Sven watches him. I know he does. Sven's like the guilty party tonight. He's just getting called out. Sven secretly watches everything, and he probably laughs.
That dude been get caught and doing some fake activity.
But it is what it is. It's just like, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. So that's all I'll say about that. But like, ultimately, yeah, it's just sad that people kind of co-sign obsessive fucking creepy losers like that.
I agree.
Because like, oh, I'm not a good guy, right? Oh, I'm a bad guy, so why would they defend me? It's not about being defended. It's about, yo, dude, call somebody out for the sick fucking pathetic loser they are. Like, just keep it real. Just keep it real. These people know. It's like if these new people go over there and watch these, we like it because he's showing your clips. No, dude, you know what he's doing. You know it's a troll job, and he's stalking my fucking channel, playing my content illegally. You know what I mean? It's like you're pathetic. Like people know he's pathetic. They know.
And they have no shame though, and they'll still continue to spend all their time and all their lives doing that shit.
And in backstages with him too, and in DMs. And matter of fact, I mean, the reason I'm even talking about now is because I want to see if he gets so desperate now he just switches over to, oh, it's Clown and Wow, and I'm going to go for that now, like because that's all he can do. You know what I'm saying? Used another guy. Think about this. This is when I was officially like, this guy is the most pathetic guy I've dealt with. He just used another man's child, made people think it was his child, and tried to get me heat using another man's child. Dude, that is the lowest you can get, and nobody called him on it but me.
Well,
Like,
that's
I had
some
to correct fighting about it. Like, dude, you went too far with that. Like, the other guy didn't like it, but he didn't really make a thing about it with that guy because he just was like, oh, I'm cool with that guy. I didn't like it. But thing is, I was like, dude, you're that lowly. You got to go bring up a years-old clip. And people are like, oh, I can't believe Clown did that to your kid. Like, it wasn't his kid. It was like, it's so pathetic. It's sad that that's how sick he is. And yet, like, people don't call him out on it. They're just like, oh, well, it's not my problem. But it should be a problem. Man. It really should be when you see somebody doing something vile like that. And then they're going to go, well, you said it. You're the one that did it. But I made peace with the guy. Me and the guy that it involved have already squashed that multiple times. We went through a war and squashed it. But yet he brings it back up, and other people are like, God, so I can't believe the Clown said that about you, man. And he's like almost taking credit like it was his kid. That's just sick. That is sick.
I see a lot of that going on like regularly every day, man, on here.
Yeah, I'm not the only channel that goes through weird shit like that. I mean, I'm sure there's other people that go through it where it's like constant harassment about, I can't handle your channel being the way it is, so I'm going to do everything in my power to try to make people flag you and be mad at you because I'm going to play clips of you.
No, man, and that shit, I really just doesn't fit my mind. Like you're gonna spend all your time and energy trying to wreck somebody else's success and growth. Like that's crazy. Like why don't you spend that time trying to improve yourself or grow your channel or whatever the hell, you know?
Because he can't do content. He doesn't have the.
Do something else with your life, bro. Do something else with your fucking life.
No. He can't. All he can think about is me. That's the only reason he can do it.
Straight obsession. That shit is fucking bizarre, bro.
It is. It really is. And like, why other people are afraid to call it out? I guess I'm the only guy that literally ain't afraid of him. I guess because he's scared to death of me. I've called him out so many times. It was years in the making. He wouldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like they act like they got such a problem with you, and then when you really offer them like an opportunity to settle this shit in person, like they're good. They're like, nah, they come up with all these excuses. It's like, all right, so fuck off then.
Yeah, I tried to go backstage. I was going to say, I don't know if you want to come down to Arkansas, you'll have to set it up, this ball joint. But you ain't going to get him to do that because he's a chicken shit, gutless faggot. He ain't got the balls to ever step to me. But what he will do is try to get me to fight other people on his behalf by saying, oh, no, you're scared of this guy. Go fight this guy. No, I called you out. Where are you? You're nowhere to be found. You're a faggot. You can't go backstage and set up he'll try to talk tough on it, in a fucking like chat room, like, he's talking about no, you're scared of this guy. No, you know I'm not. You make it about you. Let's go offline and let's see how big and bad you are, but you're not. So that's why you don't. So that's why you have to play clips screaming for my attention because I own you and I'm in your fucking head. So the only reason he got brought up is because somebody brought him up the other day again. They're like, oh, I saw him. So they're like, that Hank guy came in here and he's like, oh, you talked about that dude's dog. I'm like, dude, you get your facts straight. It wasn't his kid. I was like, get your facts straight. It was another guy's that has already been resolved.
Oh no, man!
It's just sick.
That same Hank dude yesterday. He we got in a little stupid misunderstanding or argument or whatever, and off top, bro. The first thing he resorts to is he's like, "Don't make me call you this and that," and it's like all the shit was the same shit that we resolved on your show, and then we resolved on Giuliano's show, and he was literally there. We just got done like putting all that shit to rest and clearing the air, and he goes right back to like basically, to the people that don't know, like, I will call you that. I'm just like, dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, man.
Anakin says the guy's name sums up what he does all the time. What do you mean? The drunk? The last time I saw wasn't he using now? Did he get like so desperate he was using like what was it, like the actor Tom Hanks's picture or something? He has like I happened to notice that. It was like something about Tom Hanks or something.
I seen something like that. What his name is?
Well, about time he got a different pic. He had the same pic of his bald fucking ugly ass for like 8 years on there. He never changed. Guy's got to be 50. He's like an old guy too, by the way. He's got to be 50 by this point. Got to be.
Shit.
Got to be, because he was around my channel like a long time ago, and he wasn't young then.
He probably looks older than what he really is too. On top of that, just because I'm like, man, living like that shit is just not healthy, you know.
No, unless it's all at work and he doesn't drink at all. And it's all but I'm pretty sure he's just some bar fly or something.
Yeah, but he's still like obsessing over you. Like that shit can't be good for your health. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're thinking, I mean, and I don't get how other people don't see what we're talking about. It's like some people think like in some weird way he's getting the edge. Like that would, this would almost be like, what's like when those women, think about this. You know when those like women get stalked by a guy?
Yeah.
So what is the thought? What are those guys considered? Vile,
Creep.
Disgusting losers, right? Creeps.
Yeah.
This guy stalks me and I'm a guy and he's a guy.
That part. That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
Did you know he went to people to try to get them against me? When the clown show popped off, he tried to get people to get the channel down.
Yeah, you were saying that basically he was trying to like get people to report you and almost like kind of your audience in a way.
Yeah. Like they another one of those gaslighters like goes around saying I'm scared of people, yet how am I scared of anybody when I've stayed consistent that if I've never backed down to one matter of fact, I've lost people on here because I went at them. Like I've never one time in a situation where it was really online have I backed away. I've actually had to calm down and stop so I didn't get farther than it needed to get. He's got this thing where he's obsessed with me. He wants me to fight certain people, not even real life, like online in streams. Like he wants me to do like videos about guys from like 5 years ago so that they will go do streams about me. They can sit back and cheerlead. They want us to like talk about each other. Yeah, like, oh, go at this guy. Get him to go at this guy again. No, let's get him stirred up on this guy. They just won't stop. Like, it's like, dude, your brain. It would be like, the only comparison is like when you've already fought people, why would you go back and try to fight them again? You've already done it. It's stupid. It's like you've already fought them for years. Why would you go back to fighting them again? Nobody wants to do it. It's old news. They try to get you to go after the same people you've already fought with for years and years. Like, you got to move on. You can't keep harping on the same people. You move on with your lives. At some point, it's just done. You can't let people gaslight you to get mad at. It's like, oh, you're scared of this guy because you didn't let him on your show. Dude, there's no fear. It was literally like, I let people on if I want them on. If I don't want them on, they're not on. It has nothing with any fear. Nobody's ever come on here and out talk to me. They never will be able to.
Are you sure it wasn't fear that you didn't let John Henry or Billy Horn? Like
if I don't let somebody on, they automatically say I'm scared of them. Like it has nothing to do with that. It's like
through the phone.
You didn't call the guy out by his name. Dude, it's because I don't want to make a scene and get something started with the same people if I can't help it. Why would I? Because the minute you start saying people's names and going off on them, it starts it right back up. And you're never going to get out of it because it's going to be the same shit. Like these guys, like Drunken, you know what I'm talking about, Drunken, you've been around. Yeah, imagine, picture this. Imagine being, the guy's got to be at least 45 to 50, for sure. Imagine being a middle-aged man. You're bald. You're a barfly. You're an alcoholic. You're a drunk. You don't have a wife. You don't have kids. You were a felon. You're a convict or whatever he was. you spend your midlife of your life doing a YouTube channel, obsessing on another man that blocked you years ago. All you can do is try to get my attention by playing my own voice. What kind of a life can you be leading?
Not a good one.
I mean, it's just, it's like, why would anybody even be half cool with him? Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that is a very sad, pathetic man. It's because they don't, I think what it is, if they ran into him in real life, they would immediately have no respect for him. If they saw him in real life and saw how putrid he is, they would then all of a sudden have no respect. I think with the online game that people play, it's kind of like a side thing where it's like, oh, you know, he's a troll. We know it, but it's kind of funny because he does clips and it's fun. Like, but in real life, if you ran into him, you would definitely be like, this guy is a putrid loser. Like, you would just be able, you would sense it coming off of him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't trying to sound soft, but that shit's kind of sad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've talked to people in backstage where they're like, it's clear he's just like got no life. I mean, why do you get upset? I don't, it's not that I get upset about it. It's that I can't do nothing to really, you can't make a guy man up. Like, I mean, the guy's never like going to like agree to come down here and like settle it. Like, you know, and I even told him death or not, we could be death for me. Like, we can take it to death. I said I would, I don't care. Like, but you can't make a guy have a pair of balls. A guy's a troll on YouTube. You're just going to have to kind of deal with it.
And that's something that I'm not used to, man.
By the way, he's recording right now. He's recording this right now. I think I'm talking about it. He's literally this right now. He's watching and recording.
That is nuts.
He does not sleep until I log off. His life is controlled by my streams.
And yeah, that's the whole aspect. Once you really think about that, like his life revolves, like, bro, what the fuck?
His life revolves around my channel. That's his life.
It just it gives you like I don't know. It gives me at least an unsettled feeling. Like, that shit is just crazy.
And see, like, right? See, Anakin's joke, and see, he is going to clip this. I already know what you think I'm talking about. This is proof. I'm showing him. I'm in his head so bad. When I talk anything reflecting him, he will now be forced to play it because he can't help himself. He thinks I'm talking about him in a glowing way, like, oh, I actually like him. He's fun. He doesn't understand. It's more of a, you really are the most gutless piece of shit faggot I've ever seen. I wish I had your information. I do know some things, but I can't, if I go too far with it, I can get in trouble myself. So, like, you have to kind of play it out the right way. The reality is, he's a loser. He knows it. And I now give him energy. I give him life. I give him a life. That's what I give him. I give him something to wake up to, something to give him something to do during the day, because he's I'm guessing he's just like, his life's alcohol and me, which is kind of pitiful. But at this point, it's like, maybe I'll just help the guy out and just give him I'll just keep giving him content. Here's your next clip. Feel good about yourself, bud.
Like even the people that I don't like I don't know, try to fucking find a way to fucking talk some sense into them just for their own good, you know?
I know he hates you, wants your blood. Well, what does that say about a grown man that he can't move on with his life over there was a time it was like, okay, what does he get out of it? I used to say, okay, what does he get out of it? Trolling me. And originally I thought, I think it's just like, yeah, he loves it if I get mad and talk about him, slam my desk, and like, okay, the obvious getting a rise. But then I started thinking, what does he really get out of it when people who are, I guess, afraid of him or whatever they are, have already sort of giving him his validation. Like, he's already been given some sort of validation for trolling me. Like, there are people that I'm sure that have hit him up and said, hey, I love it. Keep doing it. This is great. You get to him. When you've already kind of got validation from my haters, when does it become boring? Like, when does it kind of become, okay, this is going nowhere? It's sad. Like, it's more sad. Like, you've already been sort of given your vindication by my haters.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know what y'all got going on, but that's like
nothing. I've never met the guy. I've never liked the literally the guy. The only we had this, I swear to God, I don't know how to explain it other than he was a part of my channel early years. And he was that guy that was in the chat. He was like a shithead in the chat. He was always stirring up trouble. And I've told the story many times. This is all I know. This is all I legitimately know. He would stir up trouble. And at first I just told people to ignore. I go, the guy is a supporter of mine. He donates a few bucks. He tips. There's not much I can do about it. Why? Because certain people wanted me to block the guy. They were like, get rid of that guy. I hate that guy. I go, well, why would I block a donator? I was cool with him for a while. All I know is that he kept doing he would keep bringing up the same shit in the chat. Like, one of those repeater guys that won't drop a subject, type of guy. Yeah. Won't let something go. All I know is I just told him one time, I said, dude, look, I go, I'm cool with you. I know you like what I do. You like the channel. You're here a lot. I said, but can you just stop with like the constant, like starting trouble? And I just warned him. I said, if just cut it out. It's getting to be a little, redundant. Yeah. I warned him. That's all. I just said, stop doing it or I may have to block you. Because he was getting, he was just getting old. It was getting old. That's all I ever did. And then he kept doing it. So one night I said, okay, I warned you. I blocked him. So then all of a sudden, now I have some weird guy that's obsessed with me for life, I guess.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
and it's like
on me warning him and he wouldn't stop. And then I even brought him back to he wanted to come back the year before. And I did a clean slate. And I said, okay, I had done a couple of clean slates in the channel's history. And I said, okay, maybe some people got off on the wrong foot with me. And I opened the doors and he hit me up. He's like, yeah, is that clean slate for everybody? And I said, okay, yeah. You want to come back? Fine. I'll give you another shot. This was last year. I let him come back. I've been backstage with him one time. He pitched an idea for a game show on the channel. He wanted me to do this win Fred's money thing. I told the guy, I listened to him. Mm-hmm. We go backstage. We're back there. He's kissing my ass. Tell me how great I am. I asked him, do you think people laugh at me like I'm a joke or do you think people take me serious? I go, what's your opinion? And he said, no, I think people believe you're real. I don't think people want to fuck with you, blah, blah, blah. But he's like, but you do snap at whatever. Kissing my ass, telling me everything I want to hear, sucking up to me, talking about how he doesn't like anybody. He loves to troll people. He told me that certain guys that he's cool with, he actually doesn't even like them, that he just trolls and gets a reaction. Okay, I learned a little bit about him. Gotcha. He came back to the channel. I was doing my Mecha game, Mecha 11. I even let him be in the game. I said, okay, you can be in the game. He gets in the game, and everything's going fine. The Beaner got upset about me maybe letting a couple of people back in the game. He didn't like it because the Beaner wanted to control the game. He wanted to be the host. He didn't want to just go by the twists and turns. Mm-hmm. The Beaner went around shitting on me in the game. Somebody hit me up. They said, I have a screenshot. You need to see this. I said, what is it? It was from a group chat. I looked at the screenshot. Beaner was dissing me, saying, fuck the Mecha, fuck Ark, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, I can't have that. I can't have a guy that's in my chat telling me how great I am as a mod, and then in the back, behind the scenes, he's shitting on me. I said, you're out of the game. I fired him. So then Drunk Boy says, oh, it's not the same without Beaner Boy. I quit too. So he quit the game. I said, guys, it's time for you guys to move on. I said, just move on. That's it. blocked him again. They shut up for a while. Of course, they talk shit behind the scenes. That's what they do. They can't do it in real life. They do it behind the scenes. So what they did was they went around telling people before the clown show, they went around telling people my channel was dead. Nobody was going to go back to the channel. I had ran everybody off. Oh, I was in trouble. My channel was dead. I fucked up. I need them. Without them, I'm nothing. Clown show blows up. I gain 1,000 subs. I'm getting 100 in the chat. I'm getting thousands of views. They got upset because my channel didn't die like they thought it was going to happen. They thought the channel was going to die without them. When the channel popped without them, that's when he decided to make the channel to troll me. Because he got mad because he was upset that the clown show popped off. It's a real simple story. It's jealousy. It's mainly just jealousy, bitterness and jealousy. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. You ever really try to reach out to him like ever since then? Ever since the last time? You did already.
There's really nothing to reach out to.
Right.
I mean, what am I going to reach out to? The guy.
You don't owe him shit, but it's just like, I don't know. Just for me, it's just like, damn, like it just kind of would spark my intrigue. Like, what the fuck is going on?
What can you say? A guy's obsessed with you, and he makes it. By the way, he lies too. He lies. He actually does tell lies in his video plots. Mm-hmm. He lies about me. He says things that are just not true, like these fake back downs and all this dumb. They know I never have.
Yeah, I mean, you got another man's kid and try to fucking claim it as
try to use another man's fucking child.
Yeah, it's like a prop.
To make people think it was hit, and he would deny. I'm sure he'll deny and say that I wasn't doing that. I just played the clip. Dude, when you play a clip on your channel, people think it's you, you stupid fuck. You stupid fuck. They think it's you. How stupid are you? They don't know who the other guy is. They don't know what the other guy's voice is. They thought it was him. And what he's trying to do is get people to think like, oh, the clown's so bad. He needs to be shut down. Like, oh, this guy. What are you saying, Drunken? Yeah, nobody's really ever heard of it. Even if I said his name, nobody cares. He's got 80 subs. He's relevant. It's just that there are people that know about me for years that know about him on the side. And these clips are kind of out there. And it's fair game in a way, but not when it's not fair to be playing it without permission, though. You should probably have. I don't know why YouTube would allow stuff like that, really.
It's tough. It's tough because I'm not even a YouTuber, and I've dealt with the little problems that I've dealt, and I just be thinking like, man, what about y'all? Y'all be having to deal with some shit.
I mean, it's not life or death. I mean, let's not make it.
Yeah, but it's annoying. It's annoying as hell.
It's more just, why does anybody give him any satisfaction at all for what he does? Like, do you know how lowly you have to be to do what he does? It shows how big of a loser you are. But, like, people don't tell him that. They would rather just sit on their hands and go, not my problem. Well, it is your problem if he involves you in any capacity. That's how, if he's saying your name in descriptions and in comments and he's putting your clips out, he's now involving you, and you should be like, yo, keep my fucking name out your mouth. Don't use my shit against that guy. People should just stand up to him and say, stop. You're an idiot. You're a loser. And you're like, it's like, I don't know. Maybe people are scared of him. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know why. I don't know why they'd be scared of him. I don't get it. Like, he's the least fucking intimidating guy out there.
You know what's really sad about all that?
What's that?
Is all the time that he spent collecting all these clips and stuff, right? Imagine like he caught like a virus or some shit. Something happened with his computer and he just he lost all those files. That's probably going to devastate him. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to go back and rewatch and spend all that
His
time.
life will be over.
That's crazy, bro. That's insane.
I do wonder, you got to look in the mirror every day, right? Like, you got, at some point you look in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
How does he look in the mirror and is not kind of like, Oh my God, I really empathetic. Like I stalk another man on YouTube. Like how does he? I don't get it. Like I mean, I just don't get it. How he's able to.
They probably detach because like the vengeful aspect of it probably outweighs.
Vengeful, nothing was done to the guy. Like you would think I shot his fucking family.
I know.
I've never seen a guy more obsessed with me than this guy. It's crazy. Well, the Beaner is too. The Beaner's obsessed with me too. He like talks about me nonstop. But they just happen to be the two biggest losers of the whole group. So it's like, it kind of makes sense. So, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just going to be one of those things where it's like, hates his life. If he hates himself that much, just let him do it. If he hates himself that much, let him do it. If he wants, I know he's watching. I'll just throw it out to him. If he wants to go off air, if he wants to take this to real life, we can. I'll just throw it out there one last time to him. He won't do it, but I'll make the offer. We can have a witness back there. You know, it's just real simple. We can do whatever he wants. It can either be like some kind of like, it could be death as far. I mean, it could be who kills the other one first, is the way I see it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if you want to have me as like the witness backstage.
You
or
can
whatever.
be back there. Yeah,
I'll
throw you back there.
I don't know you guys, but
yeah, if you want to be the witness, you can.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. Like I'm kind of interested in just his mentality, just talking to him, you know, because like I'll probably try to de-escalate and, you know, I don't know, man. I think I might be able to get through to him, like just talk some sense into him, just to maybe get him.
You won't. You trust me. You've never dealt with this level of obsession. I don't think you realize this guy has been obsessed with me for many years. It's like a gay thing. Like I think he's gay from here, so it's weird. Could be like a homosexual thing.
I mean, hey, if I can at least just get to the bottom of like the root of it and get him to like admit it and, you know, say that, then I guess that's something. I don't know.
I think he should just come out and just say, I'm obsessed. I'm in love with this guy. And I'm thinking about him. I jerk off to him. I think he's sexually, it must be sexual obsession. It's got to be. Because what other reason would you do a channel about another man for years? It doesn't add up. It's like a girlfriend that got dumped. Yeah. That's the only thing I can compare it to. It's like a girlfriend that's out of her mind, jealous, and she got dumped and she can't let it go.
Right.
You're not like, going to see other people.
You never know what like other people have got going on in their life, or like lack of, should I say?
Oh, he don't have a life. I mean, he hates himself. Now, the only other thing it could be, I did tie it back to. So he used to donate money, right? Like I don't know how much all time he donated to me. I don't know. But he used to tip. Like when he loved the show, he tipped. So it could be like a money thing where he like feels like he wants his money back or something for what he tipped, maybe, and that's what drives him crazy. Maybe because he wants his money. But the homie, I know you're listening right now. You're recording. Come get it. Come get your money back. If you're physically capable of doing it, come take it from me.
I mean, man,
that's as simple as it gets. Come. Get your money from me if you're capable, homie. Don't think you are, but if you want to try to take it back, you can. I wish you would try. Matter of fact, I mean, he can reach out to you, Doug Memo, and he can, you know, if he wants, and he could like, you could get back to me and say, does he want to do something about this for real?
Absolutely. I'll leave like maybe a comment or something, maybe. To where he's
listening. You know, he's recording this. He records every second. He knows you're on here right now. So are you on Twitter? Because I know that guy lives on Twitter as well.
I got a Discord. I don't really do the social media, so I've been needing to make Instagram, but I haven't got around to it. I've been
hey, Ball John Loser, if you want to hit a Doug Memo as a witness or whatever, we can set up something that you would like to do if you're such a tough guy. Because
I'm not going like be unfair or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be fair with you, bro.
He also doxed my mod Labyrinth. He he did this. He's obsessed with that Labyrinth guy in my chat. My former mod Labyrinth, ear, tooth. He is. I'm gonna tell you what right now. Him and that Beaner are absolutely obsessed with that guy. They're obsessed with me because of the channel. Sometimes they're more obsessed with him. They think about him and talk about him incessantly. They live. You know why they're mad at him? Because he supports the channel, and they hate it. They hate that guy has always. And Labyrinth ain't scared of him. He's called them out. They're scared of him. He literally threatened them. They didn't do nothing about it. They're scared to death of him. Like, they're victims. And that's why they're obsessed with me and him. We victimized them with our words, with our call outs. They can't do nothing. And they hate it. They hate that they're not. The other guy thinks he's a gangster, like he's hiding behind fucking, who knows, in fucking Texas or whatever. He's a loser. The other guy, he's hiding in California, I think. I think it's Cali where he's hiding. But just two guys hiding and scared of two other guys. But bottom line, and they can't do nothing about it. Yeah, he's like a jilted ex.
They're scorned
lover, although there was never no love. It's like, literally, you're a faggot. I never loved you. Quit talking about me. So,
man, no, you guys, YouTubers, man, y'all be having to deal with a lot of shit.
No, he's in Cali, I'm pretty sure. Drunk loser. I know you drunk, and you must be thinking of somebody else. I'm not. Are you thinking of another guy that drinks? You're thinking of somebody else. I think he might be thinking of another guy. I don't know if he's got
a ton of them, huh? Sound like it.
Well, no, I mean, it's just one of those things where I've had a lot of fallouts with people, and like, I've realized what a lot of guys get their rocks off on is they have their little big moment where they try to act like they're bucking up to me. A lot of guys do. I've seen, like, a few guys have done that. They have their moment where they try to buck up in front of people. Like, they think if they come on here and yell, or if they, like, I'll come visit you, like, they do their little buck up, and they get their rocks off on it. Like, oh, I stood up to the clown. I stood up to Art. See me? I went on there. I did it. And then the guys, like the bald drunk, they live for that. Like, oh, he backed down. We backed down from what? We're in a fucking StreamYard, bro. There's no backing down to nothing.
It's just so cringy. Like, I don't know.
It's not real life. We're not in a room. There's no, like, you can't say somebody back. It's like, same thing. Like, oh, John Jones is scared of Tom Aspinall. John Jones is scared of Tom Aspinall. Oh, our clown's scared of this guy. Clown's scared. Scared of what? What are they going to do to me on here?
It makes me just uncomfortable to even think about.
Shit. What's up?
I said it just makes me just uncomfortable to even think about. Like, that's how cringy it is, Like, what the fuck?
Like, and here's the thing. There's way worse. There's like, look, not to bring him back up, but, Toyota Boy is about as guy. That guy's as bad as it gets. This was a guy that was in a backstage that told me that my channel and my chat room was so mean to him that it made him really think about doing bad things to kids. That's as bad as it's ever been. To me, he's the number one freak weirdo. Even worse than the drunk, because you can't say things like that.
Well, yeah, he has to take number one with that one,
That's number one. Drunk's probably number two because he is obsessed with me. But the only thing that sets them two guys apart is that the bald drunk, to my knowledge, has never said something that vile. Most of his shit is just like the shit stirring. It's like you're scared of this guy. No, man, you're begging. He's the big thing for him is begging. He's really into the begging. He keeps telling everybody I'm an e-bagger. Like, oh, he's an e-bagger. He's begging for donuts. He's obsessed with that. That's why I think it's the money thing that bothers him the most. That's why he's always bringing up the money thing. He feels like I guess he wants his donations back from like 5 fucking years ago. It's like, dude, you donated because you chose to donate at the time. That's not my problem. I mean, I've had people that have donated a lot of money and they fell off and they leave the channel, but you can't cry about past donos. It's gone, it's done. I mean, you're not getting your money back. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Be like, okay, let me go into my channel's history and try to, like, tally up whatever he donated to me and then Cash App it to him.
Yeah, that's insane. And it's like, when you make a dono, it's like you're making it for right then and there, not for like as like in a future investment. You know what I'm saying?
Like I gave them entertainment. They when they donated, they got entertainment. They enjoyed it then. It's just like when you have the fallout, then you're an e-bagger. It's funny because it's like before you block them, before you have a fallout, you're entertaining, you're great, they love your show, they donate. But the minute you have a fallout and you block them, they hate your show, you're an e-bagger, you're scared of everybody, you suck, you're fake.